In my opinion, studio audiences are an integral part of sitcom history. Yes, sitcoms are straying further and further away from them, with sitcoms becoming more like The Office and Modern Family, which popularised the no-audience sitcom. Nevertheless, a studio audience's importance can be understated. There's something magical about a studio audience sitcom. Not only does it make you feel like you're watching it with other people, creating a community around the sitcom, it also often makes the actors up their game. A positive reaction from a joke may make them improvise extra layers to the joke. A negative reaction to the joke might make them think on their feet. Yes, I know people often call it canned laughter or laugh track, and while some sitcoms use that, a lot of them had an actual studio audience. Because they would very unlikely have said filmed in front of a studio audience if they weren't filmed in front of an audience, because that would be a bold claim to make if not. People say things like, if you remove the laughter, it would be awkward. Well, of course it would be awkward. You take away one of the main elements of the show, which was edited around. The same could be said about sitcoms without audiences. If you added a studio audience track onto it, that would be just as awkward. But people don't say, The Office was more awkward when we added a laugh track to it, even though there was awkward pauses without the laugh track, which doesn't really make a lot of sense considering they weren't waiting for the laughter to die down. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate The Office, this is not what I'm going on about. I just think it's kind of a double standard. So no matter what you think of the inclusion of a studio audience when filming sitcoms, it's an important part of it, even if it is becoming less and less used in this day and age. Personally, I prefer sitcoms with a studio audience. Yeah, they might not always be very good. It's like I said before, it makes you feel like you watch it with other people, and it often makes the people in the sitcom up their game a little bit and do better than they might have done if they didn't have to react to people laughing at the jokes. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't. I'm not trying to make anyone agree with me if they don't already. I'm just trying to point out my love for sitcoms when they had studio audiences, and that's it.